Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will not be taking much time. Just about 30 minutes. We should be done, or less than. This is not too newbie friendly. On the Uploaded Academy, we teach the starter tutorial that a newbie should know. Well, this is for those who must have known about trading, because we have two types of exchange, two kinds of exchange rather, a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange. So I skipped a centralized exchange to a decentralized exchange because a centralized exchange is what every random trader must have known, seen, or would most likely know for them to really start trading. A decentralized exchange is always looked away at because most people don't trade over there. So what is a DEX? DEX is short for decentralized exchange. A DEX is a type of cryptocurrency exchange which allows for direct peer-to-peer cryptocurrency transactions to take place online securely without an intermediary. What this means is that you can perform exchange, you can perform trading without nobody being involved. That is, without no central agent, which is like the exchange. For example, on Binance now, you transfer your fiat into the Binance account. You want to buy, for example, let's say BNB. You make your transaction in BNB. These transactions you are doing, in fact, your accounts and your wallets are within their system. They are just showing you figures. Actual money is not what you are seeing there. They are just showing you figures in your account. Unlike a decentralized wallet, like blockchain or SafePal or Trust Wallet, where you have access to your private keys. These are wallets that you have complete control over. So what a decentralized exchange does is to give you access to permissionless transaction. For example, now, what's it called? Binance can shut down. You have money inside Binance. You will not be able to remove your money. You will not be able to transact. But what a decentralized exchange has come to do is an exchange. Most of them are powered by anonymous operators. An exchange where anytime you like, you can perform transaction. It just interacts through centralized applications with your centralized wallets. I don't know if I'm too fast. Am I too fast?
No, continue.
This is not a talking class, okay? Before the end of this tutorial, I will go into my laptop, that is, I'll go into my browser, I'll make transactions so that you understand. I'll even tell you, across this tutorial, I'll tell you the types of centralized exchange. Okay, let me show you a true picture of what decentralized exchange means when I explain that it is peer-to-peer. Okay, let me get the draw. Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse?
Yes, sir.
This part now,
Yes, boss.
that
I see your mouse.
I'm circulating my mouse on is a centralized exchange. You see, for this person to transact, let me draw. For this person to transact, he needs to come through the exchange before this other person can transact. That is, for you to transact, you need to come within the exchange for you to transact. That is a centralized exchange. But a decentralized exchange is like peer-to-peer. For example, this person is selling BNB for BUSD. This person is buying BNB and selling BUSD. They can exchange. The exchange just has liquidity provided within it. Liquidity provided within it allows people to transact. As far as there's liquidity, anybody can come transact peer-to-peer within one another. It is unlimited transactions can happen as far as there's liquidity in the pools within the exchange. And it is peer-to-peer. So I'll try to meet up early because I have to upgrade my Zoom. I have just about 40 minutes. Now, we move over to the next part, which is why do people use... We move over to the next part, which is why do people use DEX, which is Decentralized Exchange. Now, the reason why most people use Decentralized Exchange, for me, for example, please mute yourself. Sorry, my network had some internet connection was not stable, that's why, but I'm back now. So these tokens get to decentralized exchanges before they are finally listed on a centralized exchange. That is why most people get their tokens faster. For example, newly listed tokens on Binance usually gets into, that is, they usually create their contracts either on Ethereum chain or Binance chain or Heco chain or Solana or anywhere. So when these projects have grown so big, they now get listed on exchange. Imagine you being one of the earliest investors in a decentralized exchange. From a decentralized exchange, meaning you bought earlier from the DEX, maybe the DEX powered by the token. As the token itself has their own DEX. Maybe you bought there, or you bought from PancakeSwap, which we'll be talking about later. And they get listed on a centralized exchange. You get more value than those people who would most likely FOMO, right? Buying into the token just because it's being listed on an exchange. So that's just one. Two, it is permissionless and it doesn't require KYC, meaning know your customer. You don't have to, on a decentralized trading, you don't have to submit your ID card, your name, your this or your that. You just trade permissionless. You don't need to take permission from anyone, and the trading is straightforward. Then the third reason is it allows you exchange, stake, and provide liquidity with tokens in centralized wallet. For example, now you have tokens in your wallet on a decentralized exchange. Most of these decentralized platforms, for example, we have World Finance, we have taking my tokens in various decentralized exchanges. So it allows you to stake your tokens and earn reward. The rewards are usually higher than what you can find in a centralized exchange. Another important why people use DEX is you are in control of your tokens. Yeah, you are in control of your tokens. Centralized exchange, for example, you exchange token. Please unmute yourself. Okay. So you are in control of your tokens. You don't have to get the fear that because you have the tokens is in your decentralized wallet, that you have the private keys and all that. So, and talking about tokens and private keys, the only issue with a decentralized exchange is that you have to have your tokens in your decentralized wallet, like SafePal wallet, and MetaMask, etc. And you need private key. Securing private key is really important because the way private key works is with your private key. Most people who use centralized exchange don't know about private keys and the rest because they don't really have to bother about that. So they don't really have to bother about that because their tokens are within their centralized exchange. They can both send it out, they can both exchange etc. But with your decentralized exchange and you have your private keys in your decentralized wallet, even when you lost your phone, all you just have to do is get back your private key, restore your wallet, and your tokens are back with you. Make sure you don't lose your private keys. There are various ways I'll be talking about on how you can store your private keys. One of them are using RODP, a very secured company's RODP. We'll talk about that maybe in next or subsequent classes. Okay, move over. The next one is popular types of DEXs. We call decentralized exchanges, that is DEXs. Have PancakeSwap.finance. Currently, I'll be doing a tutorial on PancakeSwap shortly. PancakeSwap.finance, the only exchange BSC tokens, that is Binance Smart Chain tokens. So many acronyms I'm mentioning. You'll get to know about all this as if you are totally new when proper trading starts. So they only perform trading on Binance Smart Chain tokens, while next one is Uniswap. I listed it here so it can touch across various blockchain networks that they perform transaction, that is various chains. PancakeSwap BSC, which is Binance Smart Chain, Uniswap Ethereum, which is ERC token or Ethereum Smart Chain or Ethereum Chain, BSC.mdex.com, one of the most popular by transaction volume in Binance Smart Chain, and Echo.mdex.com for your Echo chain, that is your hobby Echo chain, app.what.finance for Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon Network. So these are one of the most popular DEXs out there. I'll move over to the most interesting part of this tutorial, which is how to perform exchange on a DEX. Okay, I created a new wallet, moved it to my MetaMask. So I'll be showing this tutorial on desktop, that is on my laptop, but it's the same process on mobile, nothing different. Same website, same look, it is nothing different. I think I should share my screen now to my other device so that we can get started. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll be performing PancakeSwap, performing an exchange. PancakeSwap. First thing first.
What did I press?
Please, if you don't just make sure you don't disturb others. So, first thing first, my wallet is connected. Let me log out. First thing first, mobile, all you have to do is you, you visit either Trust Wallet, or for Android users, you use Trust Wallet, because Decentralized app, which is DApp, has been removed from iOS. iOS users can use SafePower. There's a wallet called SafePower. Both of these wallets are secure, so you make sure you are downloading straight from their website. They will have link on their various websites. For Trust Wallets, go to their website, their official website, and follow the link to Play Store or your App Store. And for SafePower, same thing. So now I just transferred about $100 to this new wallet I created, and I restored the wallet on MetaMask, so I can use to perform this tutorial. Now, first thing first, when you visit the website through the app, it shows the mobile page. First thing first, you come to Trade or Exchange, copy the link. There's another faster way of doing this, which is, for example, now you want to exchange, let's say you want to buy WEX, and you have BNB, you want to buy WEX. All you need to do, there's a token called WEX on a BSC smart chain. All you need to do, you come to coingecko.com, you search the name of the token you want to buy. This is similar on your mobile, so you don't have to have an issue. You come down to the contract. This logo here tells you that this token contract is a BSC token. Copy this contract link, and you come over to your PancakeSwap. Don't worry, a replay will be available for us to watch this presentation. Then you paste it here. You can see WEX and you can import it. Now, still on CoinGecko, you can still perform transaction by simply coming to markets. Then you see the available markets and how you can buy this token. Then you click on any of this link here. When you click on any of this link here, it will take you to PancakeSwap. You can still buy this token on WorldSwap, but we are using PancakeSwap for this tutorial. And most of the times, you don't find it easy to come to CoinGecko, because most of these early tokens are not even listed on CoinGecko. So this is for educational purposes, just for you to get to know, not as if every token that are available on DEX you want to exchange or swap. Now, I have BNB and I want to buy WEX. I paste that contract address. To be sure, even when you are in a group and you see contract addresses of token, make sure you come to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap to confirm the contract address, because of malicious people within those groups that may be within those groups. Now it's talking about this, ignore those, then import. I now have WEX. I now have WEX imported on the exchange, within the exchange. And so far there's liquidity of WEX and BNB within this exchange. My transaction must definitely go through. Okay, quick one. Before I go on with this tutorial, let me confirm how much of BNB I have, because it was about $100 I transferred. As you can see, it's now $95 minus charges and the rest, meaning BNB dropped a little bit. So go back to WEX. This time around I can search it because I've imported it. Then you want to buy, sometimes you want to buy $50 worth of. Now you don't know what $50 worth of BNB is. This is what you do. You come to stable coin, which is BUSD. You type $50. That is to say $50 worth is 0.16 BNB. When you come to Wex, come over to this BNB and you type that and you paste the 0.16 I copied earlier, which is $50 worth of BNB. The next, click on swap. But before you swap, it must approve. These are what you must check before you swap a token on a decentralized exchange. One of which is you must check the price impact. The price impact is lower than 0.01. If it is, let's say, higher than 1%, you shouldn't. It means that there are no much liquidity in that exchange at that particular time. So now, click on swap to tell you to confirm swap. This is trying to approve your transaction within this DEX. So you click on approve. This is gas fee. It means you must perform a gas for their computational services they are rendering to you. It's for you to perform a gas, which will aid transactions to go through. Now you click. Now this transaction has been submitted to the BSC network. You can check through scan to see how far the transaction is going. Well, you don't have to wait for too long because transaction on Binance Smart Chain is really fast. As you can see the notification here, it has been swapped. But notwithstanding, let me show you how it looks. If you click here, you should have seen something loading here that the transaction is processing, but now it's showing success, letting you know the transaction has been conducted successfully. So if you come back to that swap, to the DEX now, you'll find out that you have 6,628.36 WEX, which should is equivalent to $50. So let's confirm 49.7. That's to say we paid 49.7. This is as a result of market fluctuation at a particular time right now. So that's why you are seeing 49.77. Most of the time in a bull market or in a very kind of market where everybody is trying to FOMO, if you buy into a coin, you see that it has even started going into profit. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's say you are holding this WEX. Okay, this WEX now can now be found in your wallet. Now that you have bought WEX, if I was to be using mobile now, you go to your wallet and you should be seeing this WEX in your wallet. Most of the time, you will not see this token in your wallet. Maybe before releasing this tutorial on YouTube, I'll try to get a mobile version. I'll try to get a mobile version explaining this. In events where you don't see this WEX in your wallet, you can manually add this token in your wallet. I'll use my MetaMask to show an example of how to add token. So I open MetaMask. When you open MetaMask, it should have been assets because I was checking activity. So, but on your various mobile, it should be something like add token or a plus sign somewhere within your app. So you add the token, immediately you paste the contract address. You should be able to see the token details immediately. You see, most times you don't see it. So you make sure you check within the various contracts address and their Telegram, the various token Telegram, ask them of their token decimal. But most token decimals are usually 18, 9 and the rest. So then you click next. This has added WEX automatically to my MetaMask. As you can see, the WEX value will now be showing alongside my BNB that I have. Okay, this is same thing as when you want to sell your works in the future. I'll reload this page now. Let me see prices fluctuation. Maybe prices fluctuation has happened. So I want to sell back my works to something else. Let's say BUSD. Okay, the market is still dropping little by little at this point in time. So let's say you have held works for a very long time and the value of works has increased. You want to take profit, you want to sell. It is the same process that just that you click this sign here to switch. The one you are selling should be at the top and what you are buying to should be at the bottom. Make sure there's enough liquidity. You don't just, the most tokens with high liquidity are the tokens that is available to be exchanged within that DEX. Liquidity allows you to transact within the decentralized exchange. So it's the same process if you want to sell. Let's say I want to sell 20 USD of WEX. The reason why most people are using swaps with Binance matching is because of low fees. If it was to be, well, Ethereum now has lower fees though. If it was to be back then with Uniswap and Ethereum, a single transaction can even cost you up to $20. Imagine if you want to exchange less than $100 and you are losing $20 of the whole money. So that's why everybody has now put into. So, okay, I'll hurry up. I think I have about 10 minutes left in this. So for you to, I want to sell, let me reject and go back. I want to sell 2661 WEX for 20 BUSD. You know, BUSD is a stable coin on the Binance Smart Chain. BUSD, Binance USD is a stable coin. So I want to swap this, which will give me equivalent to 20 USD. So you click approve. For any transaction to occur in a DEX with a different pair, you must approve before it allows you to swap. A one-time approval is necessary. A one-time approval is necessary before a transaction can go on within that DEX. So now it has been approved. All these things are fast because it is happening on Binance matching. Binance matching is really fast and the fees are very little. Note, sorry I skipped this before starting this tutorial. For you to transact on a DEX on Binance Smart Chain, you must have BNB. For you to transact on an Ethereum network, your wallet must have Ethereum available. For you to transact on Heco, your wallet must have this Huobi token, HT. Any network you want to transact in, you must have that token network. Else, the transaction will not go through because you need that token network to pay fees. All these transactions I am doing, it is BNB I am paying the fees with. Now let me show you an example. You see, I did a transaction of 50. The first one we did was 50 USD, and I paid transaction fee with BNB, which is about $0.2, which is this BNB, which is about $0.2. So you must have it. So now click swap, confirm, and okay, let's see the transaction. See, it's indexing. When it confirms, it will let us know. You can go back to your wallet and check to see that you now have that amount of BUSD. This is what I told you about coming to BSC scan to do. This video will be available at the end of this tutorial. Now you can see the transaction has been marked success. It doesn't take really long on the Binance Smart Chain, except when the system is clogged due to excessive transactions. So now, we now have 20 BUSD. Let's confirm. As you can see, BUSD, 20 BUSD. So I think that's all for this tutorial. We might not have time for questions, but if you have questions, I'll just take one question before we end this meeting. Any question? If you want to answer, you unmute yourself. Any questions? Unmute yourself if you have any questions. Any questions?
Well, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Okay. All these transactions, the exchange, the swapping of tokens from one token to the other, can we still perform it on Trust Wallet using the app, that is the Decentralized Application?
Correct.
Can we still do the transaction on Trust Wallet?
Yeah, you can do the transaction on Trust Wallet. But right now, Decentralized Application DApp has been delisted from Trust Wallet. It has been removed because it goes against Apple's App Store rule. So it has been removed. iPhone users can no longer use DApp on Trust Wallet. So there's an alternative wallet you can choose to use, which is SafeBal Wallet, or use MetaMask. So I think that will be all for now. Let me prepare the replay of this video. These videos were done because we'll be writing in-depth tutorial about this on the WTE platform. We'll be doing much of these tutorials to educate newcomers. A one-time tutorial like this will be able to serve thousands of people. That's why we are doing these tutorials. So I'll be speaking some other time about security and so many other things that everyone would understand. That is, every newbie would want to know about. So this is really important because in time to come, we need it for those who are in the WTA, because this is an avenue to catch new potential coin. This is the best way that makes people the millionaire you are hearing about. How did these people make this big block? It is through decentralized exchange. If you know about the buzz of SafeMoon, those who bought SafeMoon, or the buzz of what's it called, Shiba token. I know of a guy, I'll send the screenshot to him. He said he used $1 to make $2,000 on SHIB, this Shiba Inu token. I myself, I used $76 to make $3,600. I bought SHIB even before it was listed on Gates and the rest of, before the buzz. I bought SHIB with $50.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on and be fast.
How do we know? Because these days we are having fake token here and there, and the original one. I am happy that you have called CoinGecko to check it. And for instance,
okay, let me rush this, because the truth is there is no much time, so that you don't cut us off. CoinGecko is not for knowing if a token is real or not. There are various places to know. From the contract is where you know that the token is real. You must scan the token to know the token holders. You must check the liquidity locked. The liquidity locked is very important. You must check to confirm their token vesting period. These are things that are really tough. You must check to know their token allocation and token distribution. When token release, their token release schedules. There are very many aspects. It is really necessary for everyone to know this, because it is what we used back then during the shitcoin hype. Anyway, I think this tutorial should end here. We'll keep making videos in spare time, and in a short while we'll cover up. You should all know cryptocurrency trading is a continuous learning process. It's a continuous learning process. If you get really addicted to it, you see yourself learning things that will make you feel wow. So that's it. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate.